Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review on a really cool September evening. It's only just turned September, as we all know, and bloody wind today, absolutely freezing. I've been in 4 layers today. I've had 2 t-shirts, only thin mind you, super thin, a thin jumper, and then I even put me like my cagoule jacket on because it's freezing. Where I work, it's very windy. It can get very windy and quite cool with it. Anyway, so this time we're going over to Yorkshire Heart, craft beers from the heart. They actually won an award today for their wines. I think about 4 awards on Facebook. So well done, Yorkshire Heart, on winning the awards. This is their Blackheart Strong Dark Stout at 4.8%. Tasting notes: strong dark stout with roasted coffee and molasses flavour. You see very dark. Hops of first gold. Taste is roasted coffee and molasses. Brewed by the Yorkshire Heart Brewery at the Vineyard, Pool Lane, Nunmonkton, York, UK, YO268EL. YorkshireHeart.com. Have you tried our range of wines? With a little thing that you can scan. So if you scan that through your phone, right, if you press pause, scan, you can go to their site. How crazy is that? If you've got a phone that does it. My phone won't do it. So, here we go. Another late one. Did a 8.5 hour day at work, and then went next door and did 2 hours and 40 minutes, then a 40-minute drive home all the way from Newark. So, yes. Just took the boy Colate, went to St Tesco's, and I got home. That's my day. And yeah, taking Ivy off a wall on the ladder. All good fun. Bloody Ivy. I tell you what, I would never have it on my walls. The Chinese next door, I bless them. I just wouldn't have it on my walls. So there we go. Lovely black pour with a finger of head on there, as you can see. Definitely getting the molasses first, more so than the coffee. Chocolatey as well, as you'd expect from a stout. Yeah, and the coffee and the molasses more pronounced now, especially the molasses. They really are quite powerful on this. Let me put that there because I can't see it on the camera. Yeah, so yeah, good day at work. We had a wedding today. Always difficult when we've got weddings at either of the workplaces. More so difficult at Callum because I still struggle to get. I don't struggle to go and get a coffee, which is great. At Cockliffe, I struggle to get a coffee. But at Callum, we struggle to. I can't think of the word now. Yeah, to get round. I have to basically walk around the perimeter. Because obviously there's a wedding on. I don't want them seeing me looking scruffy. And again, I don't really want to see them either. I want to do my work. But I've been borrowing soil all day, topped off these beds, and now I've been waiting for the weather to change. No use planting when it's ridiculously hot and dry. Weather's changing a bit. There's a bit of wet in the air. There's certainly a lot of wind today. My tree's over in the garden. The pear tree. It's like that. It may well have to get chopped and binned. Never get no pears off it anyway. It's a pointless blooming tree. But I'm definitely going to have to take the top off and then maybe push it back or maybe just get rid. Yeah, I'm a bit undecided on both really. I don't really bother with the pears. So in some ways it's an absolute waste of time. And now that it's leaning over, it makes it more of an issue. So yeah, all good fun. I've got some changing to do in the garden, some new beds and stuff to put in. So it may be the fact that I chop it up, bury it under the soil, and get rid altogether, and just go for a more pleasant flower garden. But there you go. But yeah, so next week, tons of planting next week. Really, I've got so much backlog of planting that I've grown, and it came a bit late, but it's perfect for where it's going. So yeah. That's the thoughts and processes of what I'm going to try and do. Whether it works out or not, no, you never know. Things never seem to pan out as what you think they're going to pan out. Whoa, air's getting to it now. Really pronounced flavour now. Got this from Yorkshire Craft Beer. Yorkshire Craft Beer, if you break their, I think it's 70 quid, is their ceiling for postage and packaging, free. So for me, I don't want to pay someone a tenner to send me stuff. I'd rather bloody get the free. As you would, why wouldn't you? And yeah, lovely beer. Never heard of the brewery before, so that was nice. Nice to have a new brewery on the radar. There were so many breweries that we literally, I would assume that 90% of beer reviewers have never heard of at least 200 or 300 breweries, or never reviewed them at least. It'd be very interesting. You know, if you was going to do a beer review of the UK's beers, bloody hell, you've got some work cut out. There's 2,500 breweries. That's a lot of beer. I mean, I can't keep up locally with what comes out. I don't really try now. I've kind of gave up. Even on some of my local breweries that I'm really good friends with, I struggle. You know, they're bringing out beers, and sometimes you've got the pennies to get them, and sometimes you just haven't. And it is what it is. I don't. I'm kind of looking at what I want from beers now. I'm at that process. When I go out on cask at weekend, if there's a decent tap takeover, I'll have their beers, because some of them will be new to me, new breweries. You know, do some cask beer reviews for the Happy Drinkers channel, not primarily for Raggers Beer Reviews anymore. I'm trying to kill the small beer reviews on my channel. I do like the look outside of pubs, or when I'm in a pub doing a scan of the pub, and that I like that. It's 10-20 seconds of looking. You know, if you look at it, you look at it. You don't. I mean, we're going out this weekend. We're going to Crouch Brewco this weekend, and I'll be and there's a micro pub across the road. There's a Lincoln Green pub, and I think there's a few other bits and bobs over in Belper. So while we're there, we'll get a parking space, hopefully, and yeah, get a parking space and have a walk around and see what Belper's got to offer. Meet up with the Happy Drinkers, Andy and Angela, and just see what goes off. Wow, it's a pokey little beer. Coffee, that molasses, really, it's quite powerful in how it comes across, and all but very nice as well. It's a bit of a statement beer. You know, it delivers a flavour. May not be everyone's cup of tea. Although it may be everyone's cup of tea, because a beer that delivers flavour is something better than something that's bland. You drink it and you're like, yeah. Whereas this, you drink this and it's like, ooh, you know, pokey little bogger. of roasty toastiness there. So delivers on all sides. I enjoyed this. From Yorkshire Heart, will I drink it again? Yeah, love to see this on cask in Nottingham. Will it happen? Maybe not. There are pubs in Nottingham. If Yorkshire Heart actually do cask, they may be a bottle-only brewery. There are a lot of breweries out there who don't do cask, that only do bottle or can. It's a strange one, that, but yeah, there are them, you know. And then there are other breweries in Nottingham who do cask, who don't even get their beers brewed by them in bottle, brewed by somebody else. Yeah, that's why they don't taste any good. But there you go. Because the water's not the same. And it's pronounced difference as well. Water is the biggest ingredient of all, isn't it? So beer brewed by Yorkshire Heart at their brewery has got their water. You could take that recipe, brew it in Nottingham, and the taste would be different, you know. Even if all the boxes were ticked with, you know, it would still taste different. But anyway, would I drink it again? Yes. Out of 5. For me, a good 4.3 out of 5. A very enjoyable stout. Thank you for watching. See you soon.